This one is like cringe. It's like ick level.
Okay.
Waving back at someone when they've waved at someone behind you.
Oh, my heart.
Hello everyone, welcome back to We the Wanderers podcast, where we talk everything live. Now, happy Friday everyone. We've got a funny episode for you today. I hope we're all going to have a bit of a laugh.
A cheeky chuckle.
Yeah, a cheeky little chuckle. So, today, myself and Stevie have compiled a little list of embarrassing things that everyone does / secondhand embarrassment stuff. Mm-hmm. So we're kind of just going to go one for one again, like we've done in our other episodes, and kind of just throw our list at each other and have a little laugh and kind of relate to it also.
We haven't seen each other's list,
Yep.
but I'm pretty confident that half of the things on mine will be on his as well.
Yeah.
There's some things that I have actually written in my notes. I'll be at work and I'll do something or I'll think of something and I write it down and I just laugh. So I wouldn't be surprised if Nick's seen some of those notes and been like, you what, mate?
I have not seen the notes and I have not written any notes.
Good. I'm not going to tell you which ones are my notes, but
Good.
There's some funny stuff in here. Okay.
All right, stay tuned, guys. Strap
Take it
in.
away, home slice.
Okay, all right, I'll start us off. So we'll start off nice and mild. When you're walking somewhere and you do that little trip where you hook your toe and you like stomp that foot forward and then you look behind you to see if anyone saw you.
I was going to say, is yours the scenario that anyone's seen? Because I've got the same thing. I've got when you trip but no one else is around and you're like, ha ha, like, super awkward.
They're both pretty bad.
Yes. I was gonna say you feel like you haven't been walking long. You're like, oh.
When it's like not even up a step or anything. When you're just walking on flat and you hook your shoe and it just goes.
Yeah, and you're just like, what? Why? Why did this happen?
I don't know. I do it all the time at work.
This is one I've just thought of though. Is, you know, when you're at a bar and like you're having a few drinks with some friends and then you knock a drink over and everyone's like, oh, taxi! And you're like, oh no, I'm not drunk, but you look so drunk because you're telling everyone that it's not because you're drunk.
Dickhead.
Yeah, but it's actually not. You're actually just clumsy and everyone's like, oh, and then it's like super awkward because you've got to try to explain yourself to everyone.
Yeah.
Been there, done that a few times.
Alright. Me?
I probably was drunk.
My go? Yeah, probably. Blind. Oh, this is the fucking worst. Oh, when you go for a handshake or a hug and then they do the opposite. When you put your hand out and they go for the hug and then like you kind of realise halfway through and then you go to change it, but they change it as well. And you just like...
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Disgusting.
I like that.
That is like borderline ick level.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Yeah.
Okay.
But I do it all the time.
When you're... Okay, so you're walking somewhere and you realise that you're actually walking in the wrong direction.
Oh.
And you have to do that awkward, like...
Check your phone.
Yeah. You check your phone.
Yeah.
And you're like... Oh, yeah, I'm going the wrong way.
Or you make like a fake call and you're like, hey, sorry, where are you?
Oh, okay.
Oh, and then back that way. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
As if anyone like gives a shit what you're doing.
Yeah, you could literally be walking and then just pivot and turn the other way and no one would care.
I usually do I stop and I go, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Just to like no
Same.
one, just to like the universe. I go, oh shit, and then turn around.
Same.
Oh, what a bunch of losers. Oh, what about when you're saying like, hey, how are you to someone, but it cycles around like 3 times.
What?
So I'm like, oh, hey, how are you? And they're like, yeah, good, how are you? And you're like, yeah, pretty good, how are you?
Yeah.
And you're just like, what the fuck?
Like,
I'm good, I just said that.
Yeah, I'm really good.
Yeah. You're like, were you even listening to what I was just saying?
Yeah, I had that happen the other day at work, actually. It was like one of the managers who's like, you never really see. And he like came out and he's like, hey, how are you? And I was like, yeah, good, thanks, how are you? He's like, yeah, good. And then he walked back down the aisle and he's like, hey, how are you? And I'm like, yeah, really good. Like,
same as I was about 30 seconds ago.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, the awkward little walk that you do when somebody else has mopped the floors.
Yeah, I had that written down too. On
your
tippy toes, trying to touch as little like wet floor as possible.
Yeah, and then you're awkwardly like, oh, oh, sorry.
You have to say sorry, though. You have to.
And they're just like, yeah, all good, bro. Like,
if you don't say sorry, you look like an absolute douchebag. Yeah. No, hate that. No. Oh, that's the mop floor one. Yep. Oh, here's one. I don't know if you can relate to this one too much, but when you're pulled up at a set of lights and you stall the manual car, even though you've been driving manual for like 10 plus years.
I have done that before.
What a loser. Looked like a pea plater, just fresh out of the freaking car lot.
It's awkward stalling a manual anywhere, like at any time.
Yeah.
You're like, I remember my first driving lesson.
Yeah.
Like,
and then right after you stall it, you turn it back on and you fucking floor it.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm doing anything in my power to not stall this again. And you ride the clutch and you're like, oh, so good.
I love that.
So good.
Okay, when someone is walking at the same pace as you in the same direction.
Right
and you're like,
you, or
no, like kind of next to you, and you like don't know whether you like kind of like overtake them, or like do you just like sit back a little bit? Like
always overtake.
It's like this awkward pace, and you're just like, it's just awkward.
Always overtake. I don't like going behind them.
It happens
because then you walk slower than you actually want.
Yes, yeah, and then they just
So annoying. Calling someone buddy or mate because you forgot their name.
Oh, I do that.
Yeah.
I say hun.
Oh, the hun.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I always say mate. Hey mate, how are you?
Or guys, I always say bro.
Yeah.
Like I say bro, and it's so funny because sometimes guys are like bro,
God.
and I'm like, yeah, bro. Like
I'm one of the bros, but I actually just forgot your name.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh, what of it?
So bad.
Okay, when you say goodbye to someone and then you have to walk in the same direction.
Oh, we did this the other night.
Oh yeah. The market thing.
Oh no.
Yeah.
We said goodbye to friends and we were going home and they were going out to have more drinks and stuff.
Yeah.
And we're like, yeah, see you guys, have a good night. And then they walked the way that we had to walk to our car. And we were just like,
that was awkward. And we actually were like, let's just wait here a minute. And we waited.
We're in that awkward distance.
Yeah. And then where we needed to go, we had to like pretty much walk straight and then like chuck a right.
Take a right, yeah.
And they were right where we needed to chuck a right. So we had to walk past them again.
Anyway, yeah. So gross.
My next one is so...
This one is like cringe. It's like ick level.
Okay.
Waving back at someone when they've waved at someone behind you.
Oh, my heart. My heart actually goes out to that. Oh, I've done that so many times.
Yeah.
Because I'm such like an enthusiastic person that I'm like, oh, yay!
Like, hello, never met you before. How you going? Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, they're not waving at me.
So embarrassed.
I'm a loser.
You just want to die, hey?
Yeah.
You just like kill me, like bury me.
Yeah, it is super awkward. Okay, mine is a completely different note here.
Here we go.
Okay, these are things that I think everyone does. And if you say that you don't do this, you're a liar. When your bum hole is itchy and so you try to push out a fart to scratch it.
Fuck that, I get my finger in there and scratch it. What do you mean? I can't fart on demand.
What?
What do you mean?
I'm like red right now.
Not like skin to skin. That's
hot in
saucy.
Is it hot in here?
No.
Oh, as if you haven't tried to do that though.
Push out a fart.
Yeah, to like
scratch
try
my
to like
butthole
scratch
itch.
your bum hole.
No.
No? Oh, come on, you're a liar. You
Itch it with my fingers.
Yeah, look, you probably would too.
Yeah, not like straight down the shorts
not
and undies.
In your shorts.
No.
Oh, okay. So you got fabric in between. You got cloth
Absolutely.
in between.
I got multiple cloth layers.
Okay, interesting.
When you turn on your camera and it's on selfie mode and you see how ugly you are and how many chins you've actually got.
I do that so much, and it's like, oh god.
You're like,
oh. Yeah, and I was like, is this what Nick sees?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Yes. Okay, not wanting to use a toilet, like let's just say you're at the gym, not wanting to use a particular toilet cubicle because it has skitties in it, and you don't want the person after you to think that it was you. So you like you walk in and you go, hell nah, and you go and you pick a different toilet.
See, it's so hard because half of the toilets like at the gym I go to, or they all have.
Oh, they all have. So
Shit
you pick the better of the evils.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, okay.
Or if I'm pissing, I'll like try and
clean it off?
Yeah, with my stream.
Oh,
it's a thing.
Yeah, I feel like that could be kind of fun.
It's like a little game.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Okay.
good.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
you jealous?
You're doing your part.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I do
Helping out
that
the community.
all the time at the gym or at work, and there'll be like 5 different toilets, and I like walk into one, I go, nope, and I just walk straight out and I loop straight back into the next one.
Yeah.
Because I'm just like, I don't want to walk out of there after I've been and I've just done like a wee. And then somebody else is like, oh my god, that chick just like destroyed the bowl.
Yeah.
Like, and it's like, no, it actually wasn't me.
Stanky.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure we all do that.
Yeah.
You're up.
Carefully inspecting an item at the grocery store because someone is standing in front of the item that you actually want. So you stand next to them awkwardly like, yes, this box looks good.
Yeah.
And as soon as they leave, you're like, thank fuck.
Yeah, now I can
And then you open the
to
freezer
right.
door or something. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
God.
actually so true. Because and you don't want to ask them like, oh, sorry, can you get out of the way whilst I grab this? Like,
Yeah.
you just wait. This one's so innocent but so funny and true because we just did this. Walking back after your turn at bowling.
Oh, that's like, that's an ick. Yeah.
I wouldn't say
Wait,
it's
especially
an
when
ick,
you've
it's
just like done a gutter ball and you're just like, oh,
And you're like, this is
all eyes are
awkward.
on me. Like, I look like a tard.
And everyone's like, next time.
Nice try. Good try. Good
and
effort.
you're like, just stop.
yeah,
Just stop.
just throw a bowling ball at my head already.
Yeah. Crush my skull.
Oh shit. I haven't done this one before, but I've seen it happen.
Mm-hmm.
When you get like, you're CC'd in an email with like lots of people in it, and someone replies to the email, but they hit reply all. So then you get their reply.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's gross.
Oh, but what if they meant to?
Who's meant to reply all?
I do all the time with my app company.
That's
The
different.
team. Okay. That's the only time I can relate to.
Yeah, no.
So,
No go.
okay, when people are singing happy birthday to you and you have to just sit there awkwardly and just cop it.
You're like, happy birthday to me.
The song is so much longer than it needs to be.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
there's
it's really not that long when you think about it.
Yeah, but I feel like there's like an extra verse. Like they could cut it just a little bit shorter. I'm not going to sing it for you right now. The way you're looking at me is
I'm
like...
singing it in my head and it's not that long.
Yeah, okay. Well, it's still awkward. You've got to just sit
Yeah,
there and you're
it's,
like...
it's
and you
so
like kind of do this awkward like, haha, it's me. Like...
Yeah. That's gross. Putting the produce back that you've just dropped in the supermarket in front of 10 people.
Yeah, and you're
Like
like...
an
I'm
apple
not
with a
getting that.
massive bruise and you're just like, I don't want this one anymore.
Yeah. I do
This
that.
one looks better.
I break the broccoli stems off.
Do you?
Yeah,
So you save
snap
some
'em
monies.
off. What?
Save some money. So you save some money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want it. I don't want to take the stalk home. I'm
Yeah.
going to cut it off as soon as I get home, so I just break it off. I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to.
Yeah,
but
you're not.
Badass bitch.
Bad bitch.
Watching a sex scene in a movie with your parents.
I knew you were going to say that. That is disgusting.
Yuck. Nah.
Even
I
with,
reckon I'd
even
go
with
to the
like
toilet.
friends in the room and stuff, you're just
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, it's weird because you don't want to.
I have the weirdest boner right now.
Well, you don't want to. You don't want to look at anyone else in the room and make weird eye contact.
Yeah, but you don't want to look like you're staring at the scene
Yeah. Yeah.
like.
What? Can you never look at me like that again? Like, it is though, because you're like...
Yeah,
you
what do
don't
you
wanna-
do? Close
you
your
don't-
eyes? Like...
Yeah, if everyone like looks around at you and you're like just fascinated with the TV, it looks like you've never watched a sex scene in your life.
Yeah, I haven't.
It's just weird. It's really awkward. I actually went to school with a chick who is an actress, and she posted a Facebook status about this like forever ago.
Yeah.
And she was like, if you think it's awkward watching a sex scene, she's like, imagine watching a sex scene but you're in it with your mum. Like, as in her and her mum are
Ew,
watching
yeah.
it, and it's a movie of her, but she has a sex scene in the movie. And you're like,
That would be
that
so
is
gross.
awkward.
Yeah.
That would be so awkward.
No thanks. Oh, this is another like cringe sort of weird thing that I think everyone does. Turning down the volume in the car so you can see better.
You did that the other day.
Yeah, I know. I was like, turn it down, we've got to find a park.
Yeah, so you can concentrate.
Doesn't
but
even make
yeah.
sense, but it actually works.
Yeah, what's so you can concentrate better.
It actually works, I swear.
Yeah,
I swear
yeah.
by
It helps your vision because you can hear better.
Yes.
Okay, that awkward little dance that you do when like you're walking this way, I'm walking straight towards you.
The sidestep.
Yeah, I go to the left and you step in front of me and then you step to the other way and then you awkwardly like kind of collide and do this little dance. Like,
and then there's that one awkward person of the two that goes, "Ha, want to dance?"
Yeah.
That's me.
Wanna dance?
Yeah, that is 100% me.
That is actually, I can so see you doing that.
Loser.
Yeah, I hate, it's always just
I hate
super
myself
awkward.
for that. What a tango.
Oh, so awkward.
Gross.
Okay.
Oh, I'm out. That's my list
You're done.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, just to rehydrate here. When somebody comes over and they log onto your Netflix or they're on your Netflix and they're like low key want to see what you watch, but all the recommendations are really lame because you just like watch really lame things.
Can't relate.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I feel like
I only watch good stuff.
Okay, I can maybe relate to this because I use other people's Netflixes sometimes.
Yeah.
Only because, like, I live with housemates. And you log on and you're like, it's all just stuff that I would not watch at all.
Yeah.
So, yeah, sometimes, I can imagine that, I've had that when you and I have gone onto my Netflix. And, like, the last thing I watched was, like, something really girly. And I'm like, anyway.
Yeah, me. What the hell is that?
I was having, like, a chick flick night with, like, a face mask on and, like...
Oh my god.
Okay. Oh my god. Here we go. I've got a banger, but I'm gonna save it till last.
How many more you got?
I've got 4 more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna smash through these. When your chair makes a fart noise and you try to tell everyone that it was your chair, and then you try to like do the noise.
You do that
again.
every day, but it's actually a fart.
What? What do you mean?
What do you mean?
I do that every day.
Nah.
Such a liar. But yeah, you're trying to like prove that it's the chair,
Yeah,
and it doesn't do it again, and
Yeah,
you're like, I swear, like super awkward.
Yeah.
Opening birthday cards and pretending that you didn't see the money that fell out of it.
Yeah, you're like, oh, this
Thanks,
beautiful
Grandma.
written message is so nice.
Yeah, you're like, oh.
Meanwhile,
thank
you're
you.
scurrying on the floor to
Yeah,
pick up the
pick up the
hundreds.
50, yeah. Okay, when you are meeting up with someone and you see them like walking towards you from afar, and you're like, hey, and you like wave, but like you've still got like another 50 meters, like 100 meters to go. You got to keep walking towards each other.
Oh, and you keep waving, like.
Yeah, you're like, do
I'm coming.
do I pretend to text?
Yeah.
Do I just like make solid eye contact?
That is so awkward.
Do I
yeah.
like, what do you do? It's so awkward. Like it's just like an awkward little walk. Okay, I got 3 more to go. When you're telling a story and people stop listening and you're just like talking to yourself and you're like, okay, like all good, thanks guys. Like
That is you.
me.
To a T.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're always blabbering on about stories. And I'm not listening. No, I'm joking.
It actually happened to me at work. It's funny though, because me being me, I just pulled people up on it. Mac, if you're listening to this. The other day, Mac and Cal were in the like, we have like a lunchroom thing where people have breakfast. And I was like, morning, like, as I would always say, like, every single morning. And, like, I don't know if neither of them heard me or what, but no one said anything. And I just went, good chat, fellas.
Yeah.
And they both went, oh, what? And I said morning, and no one said anything. And they were like, oh, sorry, like, morning. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure they didn't hear me, but, because they say hello. They say good morning every other morning, but it was funny.
They definitely didn't.
But yeah, me being me, I'm not going to just, like, awkwardly walk out. I'm going to be like, yeah, good chat, guys. Like,
I would have said, well, I'll go fuck myself then.
Exactly. Okay, being in an elevator with heaps of other people and everyone's just like silent, and
well,
you don't know where to look. You just look at your feet. Do you
Yeah,
remember?
oh yeah, always look at your feet.
Yeah, and you just like everyone just like looks down and like pretends to like look on their phone, but there's no internet in the things.
100%. I'm a foot looker.
Okay, the last one is so awkward, and I'm sure every person our age has done this. When you're taking a gym selfie and someone walks in to like the bathroom, or you're just taking any selfie and you're like, oh, and you pretend that you're like texting or something else, but you're like...
Can't relate. Cannot relate. I can see how cringe that would be.
Yeah, it is. It's so awkward.
Yeah, that would definitely be you.
Literally the other day. I used to be so confident with taking gym selfies. I did not care if anyone was watching, like, at all. I wouldn't do it in, like, the gym per se, but, like, in the bathroom. Like, the girls' bathroom, I wouldn't care. But yeah, I did one the other day. Well, I tried to take one, and it was actually a boomerang, and then somebody walked in, and I've like moved the camera, and then so all it is like the camera like hands up to see me like real quick, and I was like, oh, what a fail, and I was like, I'm just gonna go home. So.
Oh my god. First world problems, hey? Oh god.
Yeah, truly first world problems. But anyways, if you guys have heard, or if you guys have had any of these,
let us know your experience with them.
Yeah, absolutely. We want to hear
and just
them.
how bad they were.
How painful.
Mm.
Painful for the soul.
Yeah. Anyway. All right. Yeah. Alrighty, guys. Well, that concludes our little list of, I don't know, secondhand embarrassment stories.
No, not icks.
Nah, some of them were a bit icky.
Yeah, but we're going to do icks in another episode.
Yeah, proper icks.
Stay tuned.
Yeah. Regardless, thank you very much for tuning in for that episode. Hope you guys had a little cheeky chuckle like we did. Hope you guys really enjoyed it. Thank you again for your support. We really appreciate it. Hope you all have a great weekend, and we will see you on the next episode on Monday.
Yes, amazing.
See
Bye,
ya.
guys.
Bye.
I remembered you. No, I didn't, but I remembered you when I looked at you.
Flip it out. Flip it out. Flip it out. Oh, my back.